In actuality, Jensen's statements in three crucial areas are far more significant. It just doesn't appear that the market was aware of that. Nvidia's stock has dropped less than 2% after Huang's much-anticipated CES speech. Remember that the Dow Jones Industrial Average is approaching 50,000, and the market set a record this week. Thus, the lackluster action in Nvidia has stuck in my head. Here's where I believe you should concentrate on Nvidia: the fundamentals rather than the price movement. First, physical AI is starting to leave the testing lab and enter real-world applications like robotics and driverless cars. Anywhere there is information and structure in the cosmos, we may train a huge language model, a type of language model, to comprehend that knowledge, comprehend its representation, and transform it into artificial intelligence. Physical AI, or AI that comprehends the rules of nature, is one of the largest and most significant, according to Huang. Second, we are obviously still in the early stages of a rapidly evolving technology. According to Huang, the computer industry resets a new platform every 10 to 15 years. This time, two platform shifts are happening at the same time. People initially believed AI to be an application, but in reality, AI is an application. On top of AIs, however, you will develop applications. Furthermore, the computer industry is undergoing a complete transformation in terms of how software is developed and operated. Finally, despite concerns that expectations may not be met, there is still a high demand for AI chips and tools. According to Huang, the amount of compute required for AI is rapidly increasing. Nvidia GPU demand is soaring. Models are growing by a factor of 10, or an order of magnitude, annually, which is why it is soaring. When you combine all of this, you can see why the market has had such a strong start to the year. You can see why all of this rhetoric about the AI bubble is so flimsy. You can understand why the earnings forecasts for the S&P 500 are probably being overstated. However, how Nvidia's stock trades at a multiple similar to the S&P 500 baffles me, nearly incomprehensible. I'm relieved that I'm not the only one scratching my head. When examining Nvidia's current valuation, autonomy and robotics are not taken into account. On the conservative side, I believe Street's EPS figures might increase by another 15% to 20%. The AI revolution is being fueled by a single chip worldwide. That man is dressed in a black leather jacket, which is occasionally made of alligator leather. According to Dan Ives, a tech analyst at Wedbush, his name is Jensen. According to Ives, Nvidia's market capitalization will rise from $4.52 trillion to $6 trillion. Over the past few years, Nvidia has emerged as one of the most fascinating businesses to follow. In the midst of the AI boom, the artificial intelligence, AI chip giant's income has skyrocketed as it has inked significant deals, launched new products, and given investors a preview of what lies ahead in the AI market. Investors have flocked to this stock as a result, contributing to the share price's astounding 1,100% increase over the previous 3 years. Nvidia had its ups and downs last year. It first fell as a result of worries about import tariffs. Then it rose as the firm reported increased demand for its Blackwell architecture and concerns about a possible AI bubble. With the announcement that it will purchase the inferencing technology of startup Grok, the firm concluded the year on a high note. This is encouraging because inference is anticipated to be a significant growth driver. Additionally, the stock gained 38% by the end of the year. It seems sense to ask what Nvidia's plans are for the upcoming year as we start a new one. My top 5 predictions are listed here. Number 1. In China, Nvidia will resume its progress. Export restrictions that stopped chip supplies to China last year were one of Nvidia's main obstacles. Earlier in the year, the business even charged $1 billion for H20 chips that it was no longer able to sell there. According to Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, the Chinese market is a huge one, with potential sales of hundreds of billions of dollars in the coming years. President Donald Trump approved the sale of Nvidia's H200 chips, which are more potent than the H20, but not as potent as the company's Blackwell product, to China towards the end of last year in exchange for a quarter of those sales. The only possible concern at this point is whether China will permit the H200 to be sold there. This shouldn't be a big issue, in my opinion. According to Trump, China responded well, and there has been a high demand for Nvidia's goods. so I anticipate that Nvidia will ship its first H200s to China early this year. Join our investor community. Hit subscribe and like to get your daily Nvidia stock insights and tutorials delivered. Number 2. As the period of investing in AI infrastructure develops, Nvidia will dominate the competition. Huang of Nvidia stated a few months ago that he anticipates investing between $3 trillion and $4 trillion on AI infrastructure by the end of this decade. Spending increases by cloud service providers and other tech behemoths like Meta Platforms indicate that this phase is well underway and should pick up speed in the upcoming quarters. In my opinion, Nvidia will gain the most from this investment and solidify its position as the industry leader. There is ample of space for multiple players to create growth. Thus, this does not imply failure for other chip designers. As they expand their fleet of data centers, AI customers will continue to prefer purchasing Nvidia systems. This is a result of the robustness of Nvidia's CPUs and the range of its AI portfolio. Number 3. Nvidia will keep collaborating and entering into agreements with other parties. Last year, Nvidia demonstrated that it is expanding its AI presence through collaboration as well as innovation. For instance, the business and Nokia inked an agreement pertaining to the creation and application of Nvidia technologies in the telecom industry. Additionally, as I previously stated, Nvidia recently announced that it would purchase important technology from Grok. As Nvidia employs this strategy to fortify its present technology and extend it into new domains, I anticipate seeing more similar agreements in 2026. Number 4. The Rubin update from Nvidia will be released. Nvidia will verify that it fulfills its commitment this year. As stated, I think the corporation will make sure that its chips are updated every year. Later this year, the Rubin platform will be launched to demonstrate this. Since Nvidia recently stated that the system is in full production, I'm not taking any chances in making my prediction. However, difficulties can occur. Thus, a 2026 launch is not a guarantee. However, since Nvidia has already successfully launched both the Blackwell platform and Blackwell Ultra over the past year and a half, I am certain that everything will go as planned. After completing this process, Nvidia might be headed for another successful launch. Number 5. Although the trajectory won't be straight line, Nvidia's stock will beat the market. Even though everything I've said thus far is good, Nvidia still faces challenges. Some will probably surface in the upcoming year, even if it's just a matter of investors shifting their focus from Nvidia to other AI stocks instead of hoarding them as they have in the past. There may still be issues with the possibility of an AI bubble and worries about excessive market values. Despite the fact that I don't anticipate Nvidia's trajectory to be linear, I remain bullish about this leading AI stock in light of the aforementioned considerations. As a result, I believe the stock will surpass the S&P 500 and rise further this year. Over the past 10 years, Nvidia's business has seen an amazing shift. The company's strengths in processing hardware allowed it to become the leader in artificial intelligence, AI computing, and generate enormous profits for long-term shareholders, even though it began by building graphics processing units, GPUs, to support expensive video games. Nvidia has produced a total return of about 25,500% during the past 10 years. Your holdings would now be valued about $25,570 if you had invested $100 in Nvidia 10 years ago and kept your stock. Over the past 5 years, the stock has reported a total return of over 1,700%, which is sufficient to convert a $100 investment into about $1,400. Nvidia has been taking significant steps to diversify its product portfolio and sow the seeds for potentially explosive new growth shoots in addition to its core competencies in the AI data center sector. In order to bolster its core AI processing business and support expansion in areas like robotics and driverless vehicles, the company has been using its substantial cash pile for acquisitions, businesses, and tech licensing. Nvidia appears certain to maintain its position as the industry leader in GPU technologies, and its advantages in AI hardware may enable it to gain market share in other exciting areas. Over the following 10 years, this should also greatly increase in Nvidia investment. Two of the most well-known artificial intelligence stocks on the market are Nvidia and Palantir Technologies. With Palantir investing in software and Nvidia in hardware, They are at opposite extremities of the AI investment spectrum. Wall Street, however, believes that one is unquestionably a buy in 2026 and that the other should be discarded. On this point, I completely concur with analysts, and I believe that investors should know which one has more promise for 2026. Every business is at the top of its particular sector. The computer units at the core of the generative AI architecture are graphics processing units, GPUs, which are manufactured by Nvidia. Many competitors in the AI arms race now choose Nvidia's GPUs and related technologies since they are the best on the market. Unlike CPUs, which can only perform one calculation at a time, GPUs have the special capacity to perform several calculations concurrently. They are used to accomplish challenging training tasks, like those for AI models, because stacking hundreds or thousands of GPUs together results in amazing computational power. Although Nvidia has rivals, none of them have been able to match its level of market dominance. The market for data center computing is still dominated by Nvidia, which has even sold out of cloud GPUs due to the tremendous demand. For good reason. Nvidia is the biggest corporation in the world by market capitalization, and it will continue to hold this position until all of the AI expenditure is finished, which is expected to happen by at least 2030. Palantir produces AI-driven data analytics software that may be used in any circumstance requiring precise and quick data analysis. Palantir's software, which was initially intended for government audiences, has assisted in ensuring the effectiveness of military operations, the distribution of vaccines, and other jobs that required extensive study to guarantee they went as smoothly as possible. Eventually, this software was packaged for businesses, and the commercial sector has also quickly embraced it. Today, Palantir's business still heavily relies on both government and commercial clients, and the company's decision to incorporate generative AI technology into its AIP add-on has revolutionized the industry. The fact that Palantir is a software platform gives it a significant advantage against Nvidia. This implies that users of Palantir's product will have to pay a monthly or yearly membership charge to access the software for as long as it is in use. However, until they need to update, replace, or enhance computing capability, Nvidia's clients only need a GPU once they have purchased one. For long-term investors, this makes Palantir a much superior recurring revenue firm. Palantir isn't the preferred stock on Wall Street in spite of this benefit. The stock of Palantir seems to be overpriced. The average analyst has a one-year price objective of $252 for Nvidia's stock, which is higher than its current price of $185. Because of this, almost all analysts who follow the stock consider it to be a solid buy. Palantir is not as popular. The stock was trading at 100 $100 at the time of writing, and its average price objective is $180. As a result, most analysts fall into the hold group. Nvidia is the superior choice because it is far preferable to hold a stock that is anticipated to rise rather than one that is anticipated to remain flat. However, what makes Nvidia superior? It all boils down to appraisal. At 414 times trailing profits, Palantir's stock is now extremely expensive compared to Nvidia's 46 times trailing earnings. Forward earnings, which takes growth forecasts into account, is a better indicator to concentrate on. Nvidia trades for 24 times FY 2027 earnings ending January 2027, but Palantir trades for 175 times FY 2026 earnings if that criteria is applied. This suggests that Palantir's stock price is still based on several years of strong development, whereas Nvidia's stock price is based on just 1 year. Because of this, Nvidia appears to be a wise investment for the future, but Palantir's stock is probably going to remain stagnant as it rises to its extremely high price. Citing Nvidia's leadership in creating global AI ecosystems, Baird has reaffirmed its outperform rating on the business with a $275 price objective. The research firm stressed that Nvidia's client adoption is strengthened by the complexity of AI tools and ecosystems, which also provides a significant barrier to entry that investors do not fully understand. According to industry views cited by Baird, Nvidia will continue to dominate the AI business, even if inferencing significantly expands starting in 2028. The company emphasized that 7 million developers presently utilize Nvidia's platforms, which are being used by the world to construct AI. In addition to industry checks, Baird's research report used facts and implications from Nvidia's CES lecture and Q&A. a session to support the company's outperform recommendation on the stock. Nvidia's strong market position and prospective expansion have been recognized by a number of analyst companies in other recent headlines. Citing Nvidia's consistent technological leadership and strategic alliances, Piper Sandler reaffirmed its overweight rating on the company, making it the year's best large-cap data center choice. With a $250 price target, Stifel has maintained its buy recommendation on Nvidia, highlighting the company's robust backlog and a more positive outlook on sales to China. The announcement by Archer Aviation to incorporate Nvidia's cutting-edge AI computing platform into its aircraft systems demonstrates how Nvidia's alliances are still growing. Through this partnership, next-generation AI solutions for aviation will be developed, improving pilot safety and creating flight controls that are ready for autonomy. Furthermore, Nscale, supported by Nvidia, is apparently in negotiations for a $2 billion fundraising round, with JPMorgan Chase and Goldman Sachs managing the endeavor. These changes are a reflection of Nvidia's continued impact and calculated actions in the data center and technology industries. Don't forget to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your input helps create a more knowledgeable community where we can all learn and grow together in the world of investing. Stay up to date with the latest market trends, insights, and key updates by subscribing to Investing Tutorial. We're here to help you make smarter investment decisions and stay ahead of the curve.